So, welcome back to the Call of the Netherdeep. You guys still really need a name. You can't save the world unless you have a group name. So, let's come up with a group name soon. I'm going to start rolling disadvantages on everything for you guys. So, just keep that in mind. Group names are important. But last week, across the plains of Jorhas, you had some interesting encounters. You found your rivals asleep and stole their shoes. You saved a tiefling called Justice from some warbounders, and you found a dagger with an interesting name on the side of it. Let's forget the exact name, but it's something Wastewalker. Did find the knife, didn't you? Did you find the knife?
Yeah, we did.
You did.
Yes.
Kirkali Wastewalker was the name. Put that in chat. And now you're at the Emerald. You're at the crossroads. So to the east lies your destination in Bazozan. And even from here, as you spy out towards Bazozan, you can tell things are a lot different. The Barbed Fields. I think I have some art here, actually. Here. Oh, yeah. Here we go. This is what it looks like as you approach Bazozan. See the waste of Jorhas. You can see Kether and Rudis in the background there. Oh, and here's the other piece of art I was looking for. This is what you see looking east into the Barbed Field. So this is the area that you're about to head into. But
Whoa.
at the
Looks
moment,
scary.
I love the art here. But at the moment, things are a lot more pleasant out there as you approach the Emerald Loop Caravan stop, very much at the heart of the crossroads. Like one road leading back to Jigao, one leading to Asarius, and one leading to Bazozan. And if nothing else, this is very much like the classic oasis in the desert. You know, there's grass on the ground, there's trees that are blooming. You know, you tell it's just nice. Almost the climate that's around here has gotten a bit more pleasant. It's just nice. From the horrors you faced on the road to Bazozan, this is nice. You obviously see this big horizon-back turtle here. And, you know, it's like there seems to be like a family of goblins on there, and they're kind of, some of them are doing some sort of running repairs on the horizon-back turtle. There's some oxen up here, which you assume will carrying these caravans around. There's some Aurora Watch veterans, a couple of humans, a drow here tends to be cooking, dryads, some bugbears, and Justice, who you now you like this gimmick. You met rice pudding as well. So, mighty band of adventurers. Ooh, one more button. Body needs a pretty face. There we go. Okay, so what would you like to do?
Did Justice tell us her name back then? I cannot remember. I remember rice pudding, but do we know her name?
Oh, you recognize her at least.
Okay. So Kevik, first of all, she approaches the big turtle and she just pats the turtle, like whispers, "Hey, big boy, hope you're all right." And she turns to the party and says, "Let's grab some information, maybe as much information as we can on all the weirdness that is happening."
Yeah, let's chat, but let's start with the familiar face now, shall we?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Does anyone know what those people are? Caspian points at the druids.
I think I never saw
Or
one of them.
not the druids, but the
The dryads, I mean.
dryads. That's the word I was looking for.
Are there dryads in Asarius? Dungeon Master. Can I remember?
Sirius. That's the city of beasts, right?
Yeah.
No. These no, no. These are a very uncommon sight in Jorhas. I mean, just by telling them, you can tell they're kind of almost made from leaves and branches and flowers and vines. One thing about Jorhas, there's not a lot of flowers and vines around. But these look unusual.
Bog would like them. I think Bog would like them. Don't know, he's into these sort of animal stuff. Isn't he? Animal plant
Yes.
stuff. Yeah, I wonder how they speak. I'm curious.
Hey guys, over here, over here. And you see Justice, the tiefling, like, hey guys, come over, say hi.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Justice.
Hey!
Good to see you again.
Oh, so nice to see you again. And look, I'm okay. Rice pudding's okay, and that is thanks to you guys. I can't express my gratitude any more. I mean, you guys are just the best. Thank you so much again for saving me out there.
No. Yeah, it was. I mean, that's what. I mean, we are here to like to help people. So yeah, just glad to
Yeah,
that
glad
you
you made
guys
it
are.
safe.
Yeah,
Well, thank
glad
you.
that you guys are fine.
Yeah, thank you, Caspi, and thank you, Vincent. You guys, where were you guys sitting? Was it Bazozan? Is that right?
Yeah.
Now listen,
Yeah.
you guys are good people. I like you. Now you've probably heard about Bazozan more than anybody else here, man. That place is scary. I don't know what you're doing there, but things are gonna get dark. And I don't want you guys struggling in the dark. I'm not sure if these are helpful or not. And she brings out these goggle-looking things, and it's got kind of dark lenses on it. So these might kind of look like normal type things to protect your eyes from the sand, which they most certainly can do. But if you need a light in dark places, have this as a gift from me. A good thing to help nice people.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah.
it'll
Thank you
allow
very much.
some of you to see in dark places.
That's really interesting.
Do we get like one each?
Nope.
Or
One.
That's amazing. Thank you very much. Yeah, I myself am already okay in the dark, but I believe that you, Kamek, and Bog, I believe, are not so suited for it.
Bog says, yes,
No.
I don't see in the dark. Maybe you would like it, Kimmick.
Yeah, I would love it. And then maybe we can, maybe let's see how the situation goes. I'm happy to share.
Well, the thing with my goggles is you don't. I know some items you have to like spend some time with and work on them and attune to them. This one you just put them on. It's pretty damn easy. Oh yeah, swap them
seems
around,
nice.
but try them on, Kimmick. See how they look.
Can Kamek, because it's very hard for her to trust sometimes, can she wants to see if she's, generally trustworthy.
Are you gonna insight justice? Of course, insight justice if you like.
Yeah.
Yes, she seems trustworthy. I mean, you did say that she's grateful, and she's given you a gift, so yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to try them on then.
Yeah, well, actually, nothing much changes because you're seeing it in the light of day. But they look good on you, and this is what they actually look like.
I still act as if a lot has changed. Like, whoa, guys, this is awesome.
Wow. Yeah. You look more smarter now, also.
Do I?
Yes.
They don't give a boost to your
Thanks so
IQ,
much.
unfortunately. Yeah, so take it as my gift from you. I mean, you didn't have to save me. I did, you know, people have ignored me before in my times of troubles, but you guys, yeah, so thank you. So I hope this allows you to see in dark places. And if you go into
Yeah, for sure.
Bazazan, you're going to be seeing some very dark places.
Have you ever been there?
Oh, no. On my way to Asirius, actually. No, don't go there, not if you paid me. In fact, people do get there just because they are paid. A lot of mercenary work out that way.
Do you know if any people here have been there?
One of the Aurora Watch people, a drow gentleman, kind of sidles up beside you next to the campfire and says, "Yes, I have been there. Just, I was there about a day or two ago. Yeah. Are you looking for mercenary work yourself?"
Yeah, I mean, kind of. Yeah, we need to meet some people there, and yeah, and of course try to help as much as you can. But
I mean, you know what Bazazan is famous for, do you not? You know what's going on there?
yeah, I think we have an idea like that infested with fiends and etc.
Yes, fiends, and some of them are truly awful. And you can see this seemingly hardened drow warrior. I mean, he's got a few scars on him and stuff. You can tell he's been a hard person to take down in a fight. You see him visibly start to perspire and shake a bit, and he says, "Oh my, some of those things that come out of that demonic gate it's just awful. I mean, just the other day we were attacked by these creatures, and they were like made of flesh. They had like many mouths and many eyes, and just being around them, I saw friend attack friend. I saw staunch people who have stood up to dragons run in fear from them. And I've seen people just stare blankly at them. And other people tried to run away, and their feet would stick to the ground around them. These were just horrible entities. Yes, truly disgusting."
So it seems that they have some effect on your mind. Whoa.
Yeah, they just make this noise with their mouths, and kind of resonates against the various mouths they speak with, and it's hard to describe, but it's most unsettling. And you see that guy over there, and you see this guy over here. And one of the reasons why I've come back this place is to help my friend here. I mean, he's literally blind. This thing spat in both of his eyes and burned his eyeballs out. Oh, I'm on the way to take him back to Asarius, to his family. Oh,
Wow, that's
I'm
really
so
terrible.
sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate that, but
But how you guys are holding your ground there if those things are coming out of that gate?
Holding our ground, yes, but we're not making any progress. And we get more reinforcements every day. I mean, some of them come from other places, and it tends to be a bit of a procession, if you like. But the money's good. There's actually some souls there that have decided to live there, if you can believe it. But we're holding our own. I mean, if you heard the story, but a long time ago, Bazazan was a mining town, mining all sorts of stuff from the mountains around it. But then on a fateful day, the miners dug too deep, which opened up this demonic gate, and there's There's a temple there too called the Betrayer's Rise. That was there since the time of the Calamity, I believe. An ancient temple. There's expeditions every so often to try and go in there, but basically there's a front door that just won't open, and the only way to get into it is to descend, like with ropes, into an opening at the front. Very, very perilous. We get the odd scholar
And
wanting
it
to
still
study
exists, you say?
What was that,
It
miss?
still exists, you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, the temple exists. The gate to the abyss exists. And the monsters exist.
What's the name of the temple again?
Betrayer's Rise.
Did you spot any weakness on these creatures that you saw? Do you know if there is any way to defeat them?
Well, we took it down with swords, bows, and arrows. My only advice is try and keep your distant as best you can.
Yeah.
I mean, we tried to do that, but there was one, there was two, and then there was six.
So they attack in groups then.
Well, yeah, they do. Scary.
Is there something we can do to help you?
Yeah, pick up a sword and go to Bazazan.
Yeah, we intend to go.
Do you know if there is any plan to try to close the gate? Is there someone like that is looking to it?
We've had magic users and powerful magic users from Rosanna come and try and close it. But the weird thing about it is it's almost like just random. Like at some times they come out of this particular area of the city, at other times this particular area. It's chaos, and we'd love it if you could do a way to close it. That would make everybody's life easier, but powerful magic users have tried and failed.
And did you notice this red moon? Do you know anything about it?
Oh, just as much as the next person. And it's Ruidius, the moon of ill omen. And yeah, I mean, don't be born under the full light of Ruidius, but other than the curse, I know as much as the next person.
Thank you. Oh, wow. I'm suddenly getting chills. I don't know about you guys, but...
Yeah, this place...
I didn't mean to scare you, but this place is serious. Might I ask, why are you going there?
A job is taking us there. It's a job we took upon ourselves, and now we have to fulfill it. And apparently, it's just a bit more dangerous than we anticipated.
Well, that is very vague of you, but we all have our secrets. I won't dig further. But unless you have any more questions, I really need to go help my...
Yeah, let us know if we can help your friend somehow as well.
If you have a way to grow eyeballs back, let me know. He literally has no eyeballs. This thing spat in his eyes, both of them. Maybe we'll find some great cleric in Osarius, but that sounds expensive.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear, but there's one question I'm hoping you could help us with.
Yes.
Do you know if anyone with the last name of Wastewalker is here at the moment?
You hear a voice behind you. Ah, yeah, hello. We're Wastewalkers. What can I help you with? These two people here. And the drow says, well, another conversation. If you'll excuse me. And he goes over to tent with his friends. That's a really random question, friend. we're Waste Walkers. My name's Tivek, and this is Mogra. That's really odd. Why are you asking?
Question: did you guys, perchance, fight a what's the name of that lot? Beast again, or demon?
That was a
Udak.
Yeah.
Not sure how to say
Did you
that
guys-
myself.
Did you guys fight a Udak in the last couple of days, by any chance?
Fight isn't the best word I would use. That thing massacred. Massacred my dad too. We eventually fought it off, and me and my sister here, we ran. We don't know what happened, but when our father fought, he begged us just to run. And we saw he was dying and he was dead, and he just wanted to get us to safety, so we ran. But yeah, we're Waste Walkers. Why do you ask?
We may know a relative of yours. He goes by Irvan Waste Walker.
I don't know any Irvin, unfortunately. I mean, we're all from the clan Waste Walker. It's not so much a family surname, it's an indication of clan. So, I don't know, if there's an Irvin Waste Walker, that wouldn't surprise me, but I don't know him personally.
Yeah, we met him in Jigao.
Well, if you don't know him, then it's not really of importance, I believe. However, what I do think that is more important is that we found this dagger. Sorry, who has it right now?
Let's say Caspian. I think Daku actually has it, because he was using daggers, but he will hand it to Caspian.
We found this on the battlefield with the Udak, and
That's my father's blade. We would really like it back to remember our father. Be kind enough to return it to us.
I look to the rest.
Hammett looks at you like with pleading eyes. Please give the dagger to them.
Yeah, I mean, I think that could prefer more using crossbows and
Yes, of course.
short bows.
We found it I believe it was inside the Udak. Your father must have fought very bravely.
Yes, he did. And you hand it over, Caspian?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I mean, we couldn't help but hear your conversation with Justice over there, and yeah, you're good people, and never let it be said a good deed goes unpunished. While the weapon is sentimental value to me, this battle axe is not. Why don't you take this battle axe in place of the dagger?
Caspian very awkwardly accepts the battle axe. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with a battle axe?
Do you know how to hold a battle axe?
It's got like a shaft. It's gonna grab that one, but he's obviously not strong enough to hold it, so he's probably just like unbalanced by it all of a sudden and reaches closer to the axe hold, and it's like, thank you. That's
Not you
mighty
personally,
kind of
but
you.
Maybe one of your friends could use it. I don't know why, but my handout isn't working, but it's a +1 battle axe.
Oh.
Hammock is still looking at you guys with the goggles on. She's not taking them out. And she's kind of wondering, do you think it will look cool as well? Goggles and axe. Maybe not.
I think it would look very cool, but
Yeah.
I've seen you fight, and I don't think this is really.
Yeah, it's not my thing. No.
Yeah, we're more like, I think, with that kind of fighting style. And I just like hand it to one of the melee fighters that's closest to me. So like, Vincent, there you go.
Uh, I mean, I can hold to it, but uh, yeah, maybe Edward's gonna think this is better for him. Yeah, but I
Edward's
can hold for
definitely
it.
gonna like it.
Yeah, I can hold it for him. I take the battle axe and I thank you. I thank the waste walker.
I'll put their names up.
So yeah, thank you very much.
Oh well, thank you.
Yeah,
It was tough losing our father to that demonic creature, but
yeah,
some sort of momentum.
yeah. It was actually better to find you guys because the idea was to find the river and maybe hand it over to him because it was the only waste walker that we knew.
Oh, as I said, it's more of a clan denomination than a family name. But
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, but I'm happy that we found the right owners. And yeah.
You hear the drow chime in. Hey, a bit of friendly advice. A lot of one of our problems is a lot of the demons tend to take blows from normal weapons a lot easier than magical weapons. I understand this is not your weapon of choice, but any type of magical items you have that will take down the demons, I'd recommend finding a way to use that weapon.
I see. So you guys that are fighting there, so you guys probably have a blacksmith or someone that is working and give you such weapons, right?
There is a blacksmith there, but most of the weapons is bought in, and quite frankly, we recycle a lot of them as well as members of the Aurora Watch fall. Yeah.
I see. Yeah, we are definitely going to look for it. Is there any trader here in the caravan that sell weapons?
Ah, you're talking to the right person. Come to the right place, friend. And one of the bugbears comes over. What are you looking for? What do you need? What do you want?
Wow. Hello. Yeah, I mean, I think you heard a little bit of you were talking. Like, do you have any like these finer and stronger weapons?
Oh, no, nothing magical weapons per se. I do have some healing potions for sale, though. I have 2 healing potions for sale. Yours for the absolute cut bargain price of 75 gold pieces each. Come on, everybody needs that. You're going to Bazazana here? You'll need these.
Yes. Yeah, that's for sure. 75, you say?
Yep.
Is that the
75.
final price?
Make a
Can we talk about?
Make a persuasion
Okay.
check, Vincent.
Wow. -2 on this.
There it goes.
It's gonna be. Oh! I can't believe it.
Nice.
To your friends, you're going to Bazazan, is that right? Gonna go
Yeah.
slay some demons?
Yeah, for sure.
Ah, well, I like that. Tell you what, I'll bring it down to 50 gold pieces each, and that's cutting my own throat.
Okay, I think it's a nice deal.
I just got
I
a
look at
couple, but
the-
yeah.
Yeah, I look at the party because I have 86. I can buy one, but I need help to buy another one.
Caspian is kind of broke, but I know Bog has some money.
I don't remember how much money I have. Let me just check.
Let me check
I
on
mean, I have
Bog
a
as well.
86. I just need 14 more, and then I can buy the 2.
Listen, Mr. Sir, do you have also some potions that could help us? I'm willing to make a nice trade.
Okay, but I'll just get this potion sorted, then we'll get to the trade. Bog has 41 gold pieces. How much more do you need? Bog says, oh yes, of course, I will pay it
Okay.
for the party.
Okay, let's get 14 for him, and then I can
14,
for
1,
the
4.
two. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, where
You
can
have
I
two
find the
healing
Yes.
potions.
money?
I don't know if you noticed, Kimmick, but I added Goggles of Night to your character sheet in D&D Beyond. Might need to refresh
Ah,
it,
nice. Thank you.
but it should be there. All right,
Thank
there you go.
I'm trying to find where I have my money.
You go to inventory, and you'll see that the gold pieces and silver come up. Got actions,
Oh,
spells. quick-
0.
0! Okay, you're not helpful.
I can make a nice trade.
Okay, so 2 potions. Who wants to help them? To hold them. I have.
I've got a bit of healing ability myself, so I'm not really in need of one.
Okay. Maybe you can hold one. And
Yeah, I don't mind.
And let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna keep one, but then maybe Edward or Bog can also. Or Daku maybe, because Daku. Yeah. Because I can.
You just hold it for now.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, you add 1 potion of healing in your inventory, Kamek, and I'm gonna add 1 for my.
I've added it for you
Thank
too
you.
as well, Kimmick. Just happened to be on your character
Oh,
sheet.
thanks.
You know how to add it to your inventory, Vincent?
Yes.
All right, so you're looking for some potions as well. Unfortunately, I'm all out of potions now. That's all I had was healing potions. But if you're interested in healing, I do have some healer's kit. Have one of your friends go down, apply some bandages, and they'll be as right as rain in no time. What do you say? Just
Sounds
5
good.
gold pieces each. I've got 5 of the healer's kits. So how many would you like? 5 gold pieces. So just mechanically, if you don't know, healer's kits are usually when someone goes down and you don't have healing. You need to do a DC 10 medicine check to bring them to 0. A healer's kit will automatically bring them back to 0. And there's 10 in each kit.
Nice.
There we go, that's exactly what it does.
Well, apparently I'm out of money. I don't know, guys, if you want to pay for this or if we can try trading something.
Well, I'm always open to a trade, miss. What you got?
I have a studded ladder.
I can buy one of these if you'd like one. That's fine.
I would like one. Yeah, I would like one.
All right, 5 gold pieces. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, no worries. Well, if you've got one, that's more chance of me surviving a hit.
Yeah.
And as this haggling is going on, Caspian just wanders off a bit.
Okay.
But before you go, I just say, you feeling all right, Caspian?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just very curious about those dryads. It's gonna.
Me too. Should we go? Should we go together? Try and talk to them.
Hey,
Just don't wanna
hey,
go alone.
come on, we were talking trade here. Got a business to run. You've got plenty of time to talk to the dryads. What else are you interested in? What can I do you for? What can I sell you? Trade you?
I'm all out of coins anyway, so you don't have much use of me.
I kind of whisper to Vincent, is this guy kind of glued to us now? Do we need to...
No. Yeah, no, I think we have. I mean, we don't have more money, so I think we already got what we wanted, so.
Oh, you don't have any more money.
Do you suggest... Do you suggest something else?
Oh, well, I mean, healer's kits are good. I've still got another 4 of those. I mean, your friend's right. You know, you don't buy it for yourself. You buy it for your friend so your friend can heal you. There's no downside to buying a healer's kit. I've got 4 more for sale. Give me. You're literally going to Bazazan, where demons will be trying to rip your soul out. Surely one of these salves and splints and bandages will help you out.
You said you have 4 more.
Yep. Just, tell you what, I'll say the remaining 4 for 15 gold pieces. What do you say?
Would you trade the 4 of them for a potion of water breathing?
Well, let me have a look at that potion, miss.
And she takes the potion out of her backpack.
Yeah.
Before you do that, I think I whisper to you.
Você vai ser primeiro.
I think this potion is it's worth way more than.
You think? You think
Yeah,
it's more?
definitely that's a bad trade.
But this...
Look, I'll throw in
Maybe
a...
you can try to
here is what we're heading to.
I'll throw
You
in
can
a
try to sell to me.
I'll throw in a hunter's hunting trap. Yeah, that evens it up.
Kamek, I know you don't really have use of a potion of water breathing. But if you want to be accompanied underwater by someone else, in case we need someone to go underwater, then it really will come in handy.
Look, you're living
But
in a
do you
literal
think we're going to
desert.
have like long...
You're living in a desert. You're not going to need it. Come on, 4 healers.
We're not
kits and a
living
hunting
here.
trap.
And I go to the merchant and I say, listen, it seems like, we may need more stuff before we trade this potion. Do you have something very valuable that we could trade it for? And then I whisper to you guys, like, he's clearly interested in it.
Well, I've got more valuable items. I got these fine backpacks. I got these 2-person tents. I got some arrows, crossbow bolts.
Malcolm, do I know how much a potion of water breathing is approximately worth?
Oh, yeah, way more than what he's offering.
Yeah, like a couple
250.
hundred gold pieces, I
Yep,
believe.
something like that. Yep, way
Yeah.
more than what he's offering.
So it's still not
whispering to-
enough?
Yeah, no, it would be worth about 5 healing potions.
Wow, you've
Okay.
Well, I tell you what,
I'm
I'll give you 100
sorry.
gold pieces back, and I'll take the potion. How's that? Straight swap. 2 potions of healing for a potion of water breathing.
Oh, sorry. Seems like we would need way more to trade
Yeah.
with this nice potion. I'm
Alright.
really, really sorry about that. Maybe when we come back,
yeah, come
you're
back
gonna
here.
have some more stuff.
All right. Well, you can't blame a bugbear for trying, right? Yep. Enjoy your potions and your healer's kit. And if you need anything else, just come look for me. And he goes
Yeah.
back.
What's your
Thank you.
name? What's your name,
Grok.
mate? Grok. Okay.
Rock.
We're gonna look for you, Grok.
All right.
Yeah. And Kemek is very embarrassed. I clearly didn't know the value of this. Like, you guys here really value water breathing, don't you?
Yeah, for sure. We need
Yeah,
to.
like, the breathing part is really important to stay alive, and we kind of value our lives, you know?
Okay. I promise I'll keep it safe.
Thank you very much. Now, let's have a visit with the Dryads.
Yes, please, let's go. But
Okay.
you talk first. Caspian.
There's no need to be shy.
Hello.
Everybody is welcome here into the Wandering Oaks Grove. Welcome, friend. There's no need to be shy. We are the Acorn Sisters. I am Lanata. This is my sister Rober. This is our grove, and you are welcome here. What is your name, friend?
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you, Lanata, and Rober.
Rober. I'll put them over
Rober.
there so you can see their names.
Yeah. Lanata and Rober.
Yes.
And thank you very much for your hospitality.
Oh,
My name is Caspian Blackwood, and it's an honor to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Caspian Blackroot. You're welcome in our grove. This is a place of sanctuary in the desert, and as you see, the And the ancient tree ant you might have heard, called the wandering oak, founded this place. While the wandering oak is no longer with us, he has blessed us with life, vegetation, a place for company and music and song. You are welcome. Notice we have new visitors here as well. What is your name, sir? She says, gesturing towards Vincent.
Hello, I'm Vincent.
Não,
Yeah,
men tjej vermelho.
it's
Vai,
nice.
ele como que eu acho.
Vincent, you seem to have
Yeah,
brought your
sorry.
children
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
What is your
yeah,
name,
that's
child?
shooting it. You said that this wandering wolf,
Yes.
he's the one that first created these wizards, or
Yes. He is I almost slipped there. I said he was a tree ant, but he is still in very much sense a tree ant. You probably know them as walking trees or something, which really misses the whole point what a tree ant is. But he came here, he set up this place, and he gave his very life force to grow the other trees, the grass, the sparrows and the birds and the butterflies and the insects that live here were all his doing. So in a very real sense, and Lanata kind of gestures all around her, this is wandering. This is his gift to the world, and we are his most humble servants. We've been tasked with protecting this. Now, one question people usually ask is, aren't you literally burning wandering oak there? The answer is no. We only burn the branches that have fallen from it. This is just one of the many ways that wandering oak continues to bless us. So, if you come here with an axe for chopping, it's best you leave. Here to connect with nature, we're in the right place.
Hi, I'm Kemek, Kemek Neander, and I have no intention to hurt nature.
Bless you, child. That is good to hear.
Do you have other healing capabilities? There's a person there that lost his eyes. Can you do something about him?
Well, while we are blessed with many things from wandering, fortunately, healing is not one of them. I suggested they go to Asarius. That is his best hope. But we grieve for his loss. At the very least, he is unable to gaze upon wandering.
Yeah.
Maybe a strange question, but Wandering Oak, he gave his essence. Does that mean he also passed away, or is he still...
Well, look around you, child. You see trees, you see grass, you see birds, you see flowers, you see vines, you see butterflies, you see life. His life force is very much viewed into every tree, every blade of grass.
I'd like to cast Detect Thought and try to find if I can detect the life essence of him
Sure.
within this proof.
So, perhaps do it like you place your hand on the ground itself and begin casting the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the ground doesn't get a saving throw for Detect Thoughts, as you just place your hand gently on the ground, Caspian. And you do detect some thoughts. It does confirm that what these druids are saying, that some very real sense, that wandering tree who is sentient, who could talk, is very much here. And the motions you get from the ground, things very serene, things like peace. You detect a little bit of happiness as well. You know, people have gathered here. You know, there's quite a crowd here, and they've gathered in peace, tranquility, gratefulness, emotions like that.
I also try to probe for a desire that it has that I might be able to fulfill
Okay,
to
so
help it. Or
strangely enough, I didn't have a saving throw prepared for ground. I'm just gonna roll a d20 and see. What's your DC? Probably, and it's higher.
14.
You reach and try and get deeper ground. You don't get to find out what it's actually thinking.
It is indeed still here, and it appears to be so peaceful and beautiful.
Oh yes, that is true. Do you know one of the traditions we have here? This is true of the original spirit in which the Wandering Oak blessed this place. This is why we ask for no coin, payment, no trade, nothing like that. You're more than welcome to stay there, but will require a song. One that reflects who you are, the culture you're from, something like that.
Can you be more specific? Like, what? How this works?
You sing us a song. I mean, we've heard many a time a drinking song as people have gotten too drunk around the campfire. While it is amusing, it is not really of interest to me. What you would like to know? Everybody knows a song that talks about your culture, homeland, maybe a song about being a turtle, maybe a song about being a tiefling, all sorts of things. A song about you or your home. That is the only payment we ask for.
Well, in that case, it's not much of a song. It's not much of a delicate symphony, but it is the most I can give of where I'm truly from. The children's song that my mother used to sing for me when I was little. And Caspian just sings a short little lullaby.
Okay. Make a performance check, Caspian.
I've been waiting for the song.
Yeah,
You need to sing, Caspian.
it's an above average performance, Caspian. It's good. You're not going to strike up a record deal, but it's nice. And Lanata says, thank you, Caspian. There's no more important link than the love a mother has for a son. Thank you for sharing that. You just did it a cappella, right? Just sang it, playing instrument.
Yeah. Caspian doesn't really have much talent for music, but
+4
he knows how to carry a tune.
Not bad.
Yeah, he knows how to carry a tune.
What about you? Vincent, I believe your name. Gift of a song.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm trying to think about it. I can only think about the song from taverns that I've been and.
No. We've heard those.
They are not. Yeah. Yeah, because that's the thing about where I'm from. It's a really dangerous place. We don't sing too much.
Denying us a gift of a song?
No, I'm not denying. I'm just saying that. Um, that maybe I don't have.
Well, have a think about it. I see one of your friends has decided to join us as well. What's your name, good sir? He says, talking to Daku.
Daku.
Okay, let me give you a quick recap of what you missed.
I'm so sorry, my car was in the shop.
No problem, no problem. So these two persons here are waste walkers. They're the daughter and son of Kirkelly Wastewater, whose dagger you found on the Udak. And they were part of that battle and they escaped. They only escaped because their father told them to run. And it was decided that the +1 dagger that you have would be given back to them. Would Daku be okay with that? Now,
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. Because it's a family, it's a remembrance of their father that's died. And in exchange...
Yeah, he has his own. Not as nice.
Yeah. And in exchange, they gave you a +1 battle axe. So, imagine that's not terribly useful for Daku. We're thinking probably Edward would have most use of it. And one of these Aurora Watch guards, they said that the demons you're likely to face are resistant to normal weapons, so a magical battle axe couldn't come in much use. These veterans, one of these guys has his eyes burned out with a demon spat in his face. And this one of the Aurora Watch veterans, they talked about the horrors. And despite being a hardy wart, he was visibly shaking as he was telling the story. Justice, remember Justice? She was the one who was with Rice Pudding. As a thank you for saving her, they gave you the goggles of night, which allows any person to have dark vision. Kemek has those at the moment, but the group did point out it doesn't require attunement. So if somebody needs them for a specific instance, it's easy enough just to take it off and put them. You've got a couple of healing potions from Bugbear, and I think the thought was that Daku could probably use one, right? He's often off on his own. So if you want a healing potion, Daku, just add a healing potion.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. And these two sisters, who call themselves the Acorn Sisters, are very much the guardians of the grove. They're told about how an ancient tree ant called Wandering Oak, like a literal walking, talking tree, came and gave his life force to effectively turn this into a place in the desert with grass, it's got trees, it's got flowers, it's got butterflies, it's got birds. Very out of place. And Caspian actually tried to do detect thoughts on the ground itself. There was some type of sentience there. It got like a tranquil, peace, gratefulness. It was very much a gift. And over here is a bunch of goblins who seem to be repairing their horizon-back turtles. And these dryads have said, welcome. You're more than welcome to stay in our grove. But we will all Kairi song. Caspian sang a lullaby from his mother. Vincent's struggling. And the dryads continue on. We will need a song from you, Vincent. A drinking song? Something like that. Have a think about it. What about you, Miss Tortle? What songs do you have to...
I don't have a song. I have a poem. Or something my mom used to tell me.
Of course.
Is that okay?
Of course. Yes, a poem would be perfectly fine.
Oh, wow. You see, my mom, she's very sick. And she's in Asarius. So please forgive me if I cannot finish the poem. But I'll try.
Of course.
I do actually have a poem, if you guys want to.
Whoa, okay.
All right. So Kemek takes a deep breath. My sweet love, you are not alone. We're all destined to recognize pain. No body builds a perfect life. That's the world we live in. Lay down, sweet love, and fall asleep. I'll tell you the stories you need to hear. Let my words take over your thoughts, and do not tremble. Do not tremble. Do not let them take your smile away. I know you can't give me everything, but the little things you give me are big. I know your path has been changed, and I want to share your sadness wherever you are lost. Sometimes, to follow a good path, you just need to make yourself clear. And I know you have what it takes to raise mountains. I just know, and I believe in you, sweet love. And that's it. I know it doesn't
Wow.
rhyme.
Nice, really good.
Robur takes a step
It was
towards
Thank
lovely.
you.
you.
Says, "Your mother is very lucky to have you."
Thank you.
She kind of gives you a big, leafy embrace.
She just, yeah, she becomes very teary. She's very grateful.
That was beautiful. Very nice, Sarah. Well done. In fact, that's DM inspiration. Make a point of DM inspiration. In other words, next time you roll a natural one, you can say, "I will use my DM inspiration and re-roll it," or re-roll anything. You get a free D20 win.
Thank you so much.
And what about you, Daku? I believe your name was. Do you have a gift of a song?
Not a gift of a song per se, but if you allow a gift of a riddle, it'll reveal your truest personality.
Curious. Please go on.
He's gonna look at his party members. Feel free to hop along with this if you like. It's called the Genie. A human male sailor gets stranded on an island. His first night, he sets up shelter to pass the time, where he is visited by a Redifini genie. The genie tells him, "You will be stuck here for 3 days to test your merit. I will give you one item, and it will be all you use for 3 days." In the genie's Before the genie appears an apple, a book, and a dagger. Which one does the survivor take?
Well, if it was me, all I've seen is a dagger used to cut and destroy. Do not know how to read. So to be the apple in closest to nature. If sustenance, if life, is not destroyed. The answer to your riddle is easy. The apple.
And there is answer number 1. As you can see, parts of your true personality are coming up. You are one with life. You prefer the fruits of the world. You prefer meeting to the end of a day. You do what it takes to survive, and you use the land to its benefit while giving back. But there is more than one right answer at this point. So anybody else?
It was me. I would get the dagger.
Well, typically, if you choose the dagger as the answer, it means you are more of a physical prowess in the world. You use your strength or your dexterity to either help those around you or to see the end of the day. Use the dagger to plan ahead to fight any challenges that you may need to overcome. And you care more about surviving the physical aspects, which is not bad. Just out of curiosity, would anyone here have chosen the book?
Probably.
Yeah, I
Yes.
would.
In the end, what else is really important but knowledge? Who would
And therein
knowledge?
lies the conundrum of the riddle. You see, there is no one objective right answer. The manner of the riddle is to reveal your priorities and what it takes for you to survive on an island for 3 days. Well, the island being the challenges that lie ahead. I myself would have gone with the book, though not necessarily for reading per se. Pages for kindling, a little bit of a pastime to read, maybe even learn a thing or two that might help me survive in the wild. People who choose the book are often cunning and prefer to use their intellect rather than their fists. And that's the gift of my rule.
Well, story, a riddle, there's a type of poem, it's a type of song. Thank you, Daku. It was a very interesting tale, if nothing else. Well done. And both Lanata and her acorn sister Rober turn their eyes to Vincent and raise their bushy eyebrows.
Well, too much pressure. Oh, wow.
Kamek just whispers to you, I can make up a poem for you if you want. I'm not very good at those, but I can do it.
But will they accept if you do it for
Probably
me?
they will find out, yeah.
You know, we do have ears and we see what you're saying. We can hear what you're saying, right? You're sitting right next to us.
Just
Kamek,
trying to cheer up my friend.
Of course, Vincent, you must have some song. I mean, it can be a song of loss as well.
Okay, it's kind of faint in my memory, but when we were really young and my father died, I used to sing a little song for my brother to calm him down. But it's really fuzzy for me because it was like I made up most of the song. So I can't really remember everything, but it was mostly about saying that our father, he was a great hunter, and he would come bringing the food, so we could have a nice dinner and have a nice sleep. So, I mean, like I said, it's really fuzzy in my memory, but that's what I remember. And yeah, I mean, I hope one day I can remember it, but for now, I just know that that's what I did.
Well, Vincent, I hope you find a song that will bring you joy in your heart sometime. It seems your life is perhaps full of more loss than it is of joy. I mean, a life without music is like a life without trees, without nature. I pray that you might find a song in your heart, or learn a song that brings you joy.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that will actually be really nice.
As you're having this conversation, you hear a sound coming from the west side of the camp. You hear someone saying, "Help! Help! Help! Can anybody help us? Please!" And you see Maggie coming in, and on her back, you took Irvin's shoes, right?
Yes, I believe Edward did.
Who was the other
Ivan
one? Was it Dermot?
and Yabi.
Oh, Ayo Jabba. Yeah, I think he left Dermot alone.
Yeah.
But you see your rivals are wandering into camp. You see Maggie. Maggie looks just exhausted. She's covered in dust and sweat is just pouring down her brow. And all the dust from Joas is kind of caking her body. And you look on her back and you see Irvin Wastewater. She's carrying Irvin Wastewater. And you look at his feet. And his feet are absolutely wrecked. There's cuts all over them. Even now little bits of blood are dripping from them. And you see the same thing with Ayo Jabe. And Dermot, Maggie's apparently been carrying them for a while. And they wander into camp and say, help! Maggie says, help, is there anybody that can help, please? My friends are quite injured. Somehow their shoes went missing across the desert. And they tried to walk, but their feet got cut up again and again. I've had to carry them. And Maggie just slumps down right where she is. And Irvin and Ayo Jabi just collapse to the floor as well, holding their wrecked feet. Is there anybody? Help!
At that moment, Daku would like to hide.
Okay, make a stealth check.
I think the whole party wants to hide now.
Yeah. And we do know what you guys did, right? You told us, right?
I think Edward told us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Caspian
Well, I
just
know-
feels very. Oh.
I know that Daku told you about the note he left, but I don't know if Edward said anything.
Well, I just to tell you guys, just act normal. Please act normal.
Daku, if you want to make a
Caspian
stealth check,
feels-
make a stealth check.
Alrighty.
So guys, you want to keep going or are you staying more? I think
26.
Okay, you just feel free to place yourself somewhere on the map, but you're out of sight. And remind me and everybody else what your note said again, Daku.
I'm sorry?
What did your note say that you left?
The note itself, it was placed in Iojabi's bag, and it said, "We don't have to be enemies, comma, princess." Also, hi, Maggie, I hope you're doing well. But kind of like that one episode of SpongeBob, you just watch as Daku goes from, like, visible to just opacity turned all the way to 0% as he just sneaks off and, we'll say hides behind one of the carts.
Sure. Lanata and Rober says, excuse me, I need to go help these people.
yeah, sure. They definitely need some help.
I don't know what
And
happened, but stealing someone's shoes
Yeah.
in a rocky desert,
Oh, that's
it's terrible.
terrible. Yeah. Who is the bad person that did that? And I'm gonna hide behind the cart also.
Okay, make a stealth check as well.
I go inside my shell behind the cart.
I don't know how you found that ninja turtle with the glasses, goggles of night vision, but that is nigh on perfect. Okay, let's say
Caspian
Kimmick,
is
you can make a
actually.
stealth check at advantage as you're hiding inside of your shell.
Yay! Let me see. Oh no! Wait.
At advantage.
Yeah.
So you leave a little
Use
bit
your
of-
inspiration. You have inspiration.
If you want to use it, if you think this is important enough, you could re-roll that at
No,
advantage.
I just kept my head out of the shell for some reason. No, I'm not going to use inspiration. It is what
Okay.
it is.
There's just a random turtle shell next to the campfire.
And Caspian.
Caspian is gonna go with the Lanata and go up to them.
Okay. So Lanata, the Acorn sisters, and Rober comes up and says, "Oh, that is terrible. Why were you wandering around in the desert with no shoes on? That is dangerous." Nayo Jabi says, well, we were sleeping at night. When we woke up in the morning, our shoes were gone. Well, mine and Erden's anyway, because Sally had and Dermot and Maggie. Well, Maggie doesn't wear shoes, but they were spared. I do not know what happened. Maybe they were thieves in the night. Well, we'll get some salves and some bark, and we'll do as best as we can, but we're not true healers. And what do you want, Caspian?
Well, I was about to offer my help in healing your feet, but if I'm not welcome here, then I will
I
just move on.
apologize, Caspian. It has been quite the ordeal. When you saw the desert out there, rocks, sharp as razors. And we cut our feet. We are in a bad way. I apologize for my terseness, but we are hurting. In Urbanara at the waist, we would welcome you here. I apologize.
Alright, I sadly can only heal one of you two. Which one of you should I take care of now?
Look, while my feet are an absolute wreck, mate, I think it's best you do Eye or Jabby. I mean, I don't mean to cast assertions on you, Eye or Jabby, but being more of a water-based creature, your feet look a little softer than mine, a little bit more cut up. So, you wouldn't mind Caspian? I think Eye or Jabby should be the recipient of your healing.
I'll heal Aya's feet with my healing hands for a little bit.
I think Vincent is seeing that Caspian already showed himself, so I think there is not much point in hiding anymore, so he's just going to go there and also try to help, because he can also try to heal someone.
I cannot get out of my shell immediately, so I need to wait a bit.
Yeah, I look at Ivan and I say, hey, give me these ugly feet of yours and I can help you.
Oh, cheers, mate. I know we've had our differences, but yeah, if you could have a look at them.
Yeah, I think let's keep it behind us, but let's heal this feet first, then we can talk. And yeah, again you see like the prosthetic arm of Vincent opens up, and a little syringe like appears, and it just stings in his feet.
Ow!
and I cast Cure Wounds. That's 10.
Oh, cheers, mate. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, wow. That feels much better. And you can see both of their feet are still bloodied, because blood doesn't go away, but the cuts have closed up, and this look like normal feet, just covered in dried blood, more or less.
Yeah, you guys just need to rest a little bit. Don't try to walk yet, but you guys are gonna be fine.
At this point,
sorry, Daku, go.
I didn't mean to cut you off, boss.
No, you go.
All right. Well, at this point, Daku is just gonna emerge from the back of the cart. He's just gonna do like a fake stretch and yawn, like, and he's just gonna turn back to nobody. But there might, to the group, there might be somebody back there. He doesn't know. Thanks, mate. Really needed that. Holds a thumb up and then walks towards the group. Oh, fancy
Daku.
Perception?
Deception, as you fake wake up from sleep.
God. Who said it was sleep? 18.
Whatever. You pull off the ruse that you were hiding and you were resting or whatever it was. And as you're coming over, Lanata, she says, thank you, Caspian, and thank you, Vincent, for healing these strangers. But I suggest you stand up, and Irvin and Io Jabi stand up. And Maggie stays sitting down. I mean, she just looks absolutely tired, exhausted. And she says, many people go through their whole lives wearing shoes. And when they like go to bed, they take off their shoes. When they walk around towns, they go walk in shoes. When they walk in forests, they walk in shoes. And they never have a chance to just connect with the earth. The earth has so much healing power. So I'm sure the bugbears over there can sell you some shoes. But please, I urge you, just walk around for a little bit. Feel yourself grounded by the ground. That is why it's called ground, because it will ground you. It will center you. So go for a walk. And Io and Irvin kind of just pace back and forth, feeling the grass beneath their feet.
Yeah.
And at this point, you arrive, Daku.
You guys need to touch some grass, yes.
Yeah, the earth also has this thing called athlete's foot, but noted.
Well, guys, I do think, however, that we need to move on. And by the way, Caspian, during this entire conversation, has put his hand on the necklace. Just to make sure that it stays there.
It's still
I think we shouldn't be delayed too much. We've been in this camp for long enough already.
Yeah, let's go. Thank you, Lanata. Thank you, Robo. Thank you for hospitality. I think we should go. And
Yes, and Maggie, please take care of yourself. Don't overdo it. You're looking haggard.
Well, my friends couldn't walk. What would you suggest, Caspian?
I understand, but just take a break now.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll definitely camp here for the night. Thank you, Caspian.
Taku is just going to flex by walking on his hands real quick in a 180.
Why?
If walking on your feet don't work, this is a pretty nice thing.
Wow.
Lanata says, well, it's, well, the important point is to have your physical body touching the ground, and while most people walk, the hands is perfectly acceptable. You too will be grounded.
And not to be rude, but I think the ground got its name first, and then we got the expression grounded, not the other way around.
Well, I disagree, but duly noted. Do you flex walk Daku, then head back, leave them to their own devices?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vincent, can you give me a hand, please?
Yeah, sure.
Right,
You
one.
want me to push your head? What do you
Yeah.
want me to do?
Yeah. You just don't be scared. Just hold my shell, and I'll grab this bit here, and just
Okay, I'll
one, two, three. You
hold
just
your
push.
shell. Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You push. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, and you hear a chicken sound.
Wow.
Should I come back later?
This is very awkward. I'm still getting used to this. Sorry, guys.
That's very funny.
What?
All right, we're heading out.
You see the Ayo Jabi and Irving gets replacement shoes from the bugbears. Just before you go, though, you see... where is it? You see a drow. This drow here, no, it doesn't look like a drow. So you're heading off! Well, before you go, maybe I could pack you something for the road. I'm sure you're sick of normal type food. So I have a special stew I built here. It's not really found out of it's called Mastodon Corundle. And you see it's like a bowl of stuff, and it says it's a savory dish. It's a hearty rice bowl. It's topped with spicy grilled mastodon and smoky flavored corn, which is a vegetable, almost like a deep red squash. I grow it in Rosanna and bring it here especially. It only grows in sunless gardens. Please, just for 5 silver pieces, I'll pack it for you to go, and I'm sure it'll be delicious for the road. So can I pack you up, son?
Well, yeah, sure. I think we're gonna accept it.
Right.
Yeah, just
Um,
a big pot for the group, I think.
All right. Yeah. Oh, that'll set you back a couple of gold pieces then. And I'll pack it up for the road. Everybody can have enough for everybody.
yeah, guys, I don't have more gold, so I have 15 silver. I can buy 3.
It was 3 gold pieces for the group.
I guess for 6 of you, yes, it would be 3 gold pieces.
Okay, I'll pay it.
All right. All
I'll
right.
chip in an extra. I'll chip in an extra gold piece.
Okay, so 1 gold from Daku, 2 from Caspian. Alright, there you go. Pack them up for the road, and sounds like you're heading off. Good luck. You guys heading off?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Before I go, can I just have a quick chat with Justice?
Yeah, hello. What can I help you with, Kimmick?
Hello. Sorry, you were so kind to us, and I know that what we did, saving your wife, was, was really lucky for both of us. But you're heading to Asaris, right?
Yes, yes.
Can you please do me a favor?
Of course.
Thank you. I know this might be really hard, but if you find, so there's a very known potion merchant in there. I
Yeah.
believe she's called Madame Musk, something like that.
Alright.
And she knows my mom. And my mom, she's very ill. She's very ill, and I would just love for you to send a message to her if possible, saying that I'm okay. Kemak is okay, and she's on her way to
Alright.
finding a cure. Can you please do that for me?
Yeah, sure. Sarius, find Madam Musk. And
And
have her pass on a
and then
message
the
to your
message.
mother that her beloved daughter is okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I
And
can do that.
my mom's name is Nami.
Nami.
Yeah.
Alright.
You will know who she is. Yeah.
Alright. Well, I think it's probably
Thank you
going to be
so much,
a lot
Justice.
easier to find Madam Musk than it is your mother. So yeah, I'll find her first, and I'll pay her a personal visit. I'll tell her her daughter has a good heart and she helps strangers on the road.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I just want to make sure that she smiles, knowing that I'm okay.
Alright.
All
Sure
right,
to bring
I
a
gotta
smile.
go now.
Okay. Alright. And so with that, you dash back, catch up with your group, and you find yourself on the road once again of Jorhas. Remember, guys, don't tell people's shoes in dangerous areas. It can go very bad. Alright, that sounds like a good place to take a short break, so get a drink, go to the bathroom, and we'll see you guys in 5 minutes.
Nice.
See you soon.
All right. So putting the emerald loop behind you, entering into even more treacherous terrain. As I saw these barbs are sticking up the road that you're on now, some up to 30 feet high. It is not pleasant. You push on. You get through to the evening. You set up camp in the normal way. And nothing much happens. We'll point out you do have this nice mustardon corindle. Do you eat that for dinner?
Sure.
Anybody not eating?
I'm eating it as well, I think. Yeah.
It is
Yep.
delicious. It is absolutely delicious. And pretty much on the road from Jigga, you've had dried meats, dried fruit, that type of stuff, which gets a bit sameish after a while. But this is a welcome respite from that. It is absolutely delicious. You feel everybody's spirits even raising a little bit. Everybody roll me a d10 and take that in temporary hit points.
D what?
D10. Oh, Daku, nice. Kimmik, also nice. Caspian and Vincent, very much middle of the road, but not too bad.
I guess me and Kamek are the mighty nine.
Aha!
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you drink and eat this delicious meal as it is a respite from the dried food you're normally eating. Unless you have something you want to do in the evening goes without incident as well.
One thing, since we're kind of getting ready for the evening, I would like to go about like maybe 15 feet away from the group. And there's something I've been meaning to do, but I've never really had the time to do. Oh wait, no, I don't have it in my inventory. I'm sorry, disregard. I thought I had something.
Okay. Okay. So unless there's anything else, the morning comes and you begin heading towards Bazozan, getting really deep into the Barbed Fields now. And you know that demonic activity is a little bit higher here than other parts of the world, and you know that the Aurora Watch Patrol quite heroically is trying to keep back the demons as best they can. I mean, you've saw examples of this before with the Vrock that attacked you, which wasn't good. And up ahead, you see, it's almost a little, it's kind of almost a mix of dust and fog as you get into the Barbed Fields. It's a little offsetting as these things interact. And you almost stumble upon it before you see it. But we say you're like a good 50 feet back. You see what looks like Aurora Watch soldiers. You can tell by the armor and the iconography that they wear. And it looks like there's some drows and some orcs and even a human. And there's 6 of them. And they're on the ground. They're not moving. Looks as if blood is either pooling or has pooled around their bodies. And you see a massive creature in the center of them that looks like this and is slowly dissolving into what looks like black ichor. What would you like to do?
Oh, wow. We've come across one of these before, no?
No, it was a wood duck. I
No?
think.
Didn't we have one of these as well?
I
Does anyone know anything about them?
I vaguely remember seeing one of those.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of remember also. uh,
Oh,
I think I approached the Aurora Guards and asked if they need help.
They're very much in need of help because they're very much obviously dead.
All of them? Can we check if there's anyone still breathing or can be saved?
Even without a medicine check. I mean, people usually need more
I've-
limbs attached, more chest cavities not caved in, more heads. Even without a medicine check, they're very obviously dead. But you go up and check
I
them
thought
anyway,
you.
Edward?
Oh yeah.
Edward checks it on the body, and Kemek, sorry?
Kemek wants to use Mage Hand to check the body instead of her.
Okay, so you...
I cast a Mage Hand just to kind of look into pockets, see if the hand can take something out of the pockets.
Okay, just a sec. Cast the mage
Doc
hand,
would
start
like to-
rifling through one of the pockets. Okay. Vincent?
Yeah, I thought the Aurora guards were winning. Okay, I will approach then the monster, see if it's really solving and into the goop and see if there are any danger nearby. I'm trying to look if there is still danger.
Okay, so you're checking out the body of the Hirizu, and you might have said already, but what's Daku doing?
I started, but then I realized I was interrupting someone. I apologize. Daku is looking over the bodies to see if there's any emblem or patch hanging off their body that he could incorporate onto his jacket.
Okay. So, there's, like the, various, like the one you're looking around, we'll say has a pendant around the neck, and it's got the dodecahedron, which is a symbol of the Luxon. Very much the dominant deity here. Not sure if you're familiar with Critical Role, but a dodecahedron is really a D20. Stylized D20, think of it that way. And Kemek, you stand back a little bit and cast your mage hand and start rifling through the pockets. And as you're... Let's take it over to here. So this is how I understood it. Caspian checking the bodies. Daku going through a body. Vincent going through the creature on the ground. And Kemek using her newly animated mage hand going through the pockets. As you're searching through, you see a creature rise up from the corpse of this thing that you're entering. And this is, I'll show you the artwork for it. The artwork is always fun. This is what it looks like. It's like always made of more shadows than anything. And
Whoa.
it raises up. Does anybody speak Abyssal?
Don't think so. No.
Okay.
Let me check. No, I speak in Inferno.
Yep. It's more the Hells. Very much the language of the Abyss. So anyway, so it comes up and goes. And the one that you are going with a mage hand, another one comes up and rises up from it and goes. And yeah, let's roll for initiative. I'm going to say that Edward and Bog are hanging back a bit, and they're rushing to get close to you, but they're not going to make it there in time. Go. Shadow Demon Battle on Sirenscape. Perfect. Click on that.
I think I'm not hearing the Sirenscape.
I did some adjustments to my voice levels and to my volume levels, and I made everything a little bit quiet. I don't see either. Oh, no.
Are you guys hearing Sirenscape?
This one coming through.
Can I hear it?
No, my volume is gone. Let me just give me a sec. Give me just a second. Disconnect you, sir. Yeah. Weird. Try one more thing. This doesn't work. We'll just... Okay. Doesn't work. We'll just move. There we go.
Yeah, nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
don't know what happened. Something glitched. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so these shadow demons just rise up and say something in abyssal that no one really understands. And Caspian, you look at the horror as this thing rises up and it sweeps across the top of this orc body that you were checking out. And it is going to... Actually, what it does is it kind of swings through the orc body. You notice parts of its body just seems to just merge with the orc body itself. And it's going to reach out with his claws and try and rake them across your body, Caspian. Oh, rolls a natural 20. Absolutely nails you.
That hurts.
That does hurt. And the hand kind of reaches into your brain and kind of pulls back, and you feel like a jolt. You take 14 points. 14 points of psychic damage as this thing reaches into your brain. From the thing on the ground rotting, you notice this little wee tiny devilish creature comes out, and what it looks like, I think you've seen these guys before, and just you're gonna die, yeah, and just screams in your head, Vincent, I need you to make, oops, what is that? I need you to make me a saving throw of the wisdom variety.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And these little creatures and the horror that this thing going to Caspian's head, almost pulling out part of his brain, just absolutely terrified. You are afraid. You are frightened. You are frightened of this creature here, Vincent. And as it does, it is laughing at you. The other shadow demon. Well, I rolled really well on their initiative. You guys, not so much. Notices Kimmick casting a spell. Kind of, once again, it doesn't fly over this rock. It flies through this rock and comes right up into Kimmick's face and just starts screaming this horrible, evil type language. And this one goes to reach for Kimmick, but somehow it gets its foot stuck in a rock. It thinks it was a corporeal, but it wasn't quite enough. It was a natural 1 this time, so the opposite effect. But it pulls its foot out of the rock and gets ready to attack you. Oh, well, I rolled really well on initiative. The next thing that happens is another one of demon dudes comes out this side, and it just pops into existence there, Daku, as it was invisible. And it says this exact same thing. It says, "You're gonna die this day." Make me a wisdom saving throw. You too get absolutely terrified of this little creature. Hearing these abyssal sounds, hearing everything going on, just absolutely terrifies you. And it starts cackling. You're up, Vincent.
Okay, so I have to spend my time, my action running from this thing, right?
No, you cannot voluntarily move in its direction. So you can't get closer to it, which doesn't really matter.
Okay,
And any attacks against it or anything else will be at disadvantage.
I see. So first, I'm gonna use my bonus action and do my Grissom right. Let me see here. My Grissom right, where is it? Okay, I take 1d4 damage. Oh, that's 4 damage. Okay, and now my weapon is crackling with 19. And that is an action. Okay. I think I'm gonna. You see, Vincent bar starts to cracking, and he's bending as he's transforming into his demo beast form.
Nice.
And you see he's growing, his horns growing, and yeah, now he's transformed, and yeah, I think I'm gonna stay here as I can't.
It's an action to transform?
Yeah, as I action transform, and I use my bonus action to
Yeah, cool.
do my
got it.
Crimson right. So that's my turn.
Not quite yet. Can you make me another wisdom saving throw, please?
Okay.
Shake off this frighting.
Not yet.
Nope, so you're still frightened of this creature here. Okay, Kimmik, you see Vincent transform. Actually, I have a sound for Vincent as he transforms. What it sounds like is you can like this crackling,
Wow.
back
Nice.
bristling, the beast comes out of Vincent. Kimmik, you have a shadow demon who's trying to pull its tail and it's stuck in the ground for some reason. What do you do?
So, because it is a demon, yeah, I don't think Phantasmal Force will work on it. Okay. Ooh, that's scary. From Soundscape. I will cast a firebolt on it.
Okay, a firebolt, cool. Roll to hit.
Yeah. So I think it's 1d10.
Got to roll to hit though first.
And then how many?
The firebolt is just one attack, and you have to roll to hit it.
Oh, yeah, never mind. There you go.
You get right under this face thing, and it's just got its tail pulled into the ground. It just yanks its tail out and just goes to the side. Your firebolt.
I would like to use a lucky point.
Sure.
Possible for reroll.
Yep, you roll.
Okay, let's see. Come on, Kemek.
Once again, shoots through the other side, just misses. Well, I guess the same thing. And just as a note on mechanics, you can only get one such reroll for special things. So for example, if you wanted to say I want to use my DM inspiration now, you couldn't. You only get the one reroll per turn, so just a small thing. But regardless, you're firing off these firebolts. Look at my nice little firebolt effect on my pretty face. And crashes against it. Anything else, Kinnick?
No, sadly no.
Okay, Daku. This demon comes out, screams in your face. You're terrified of this one.
Daku's gonna take a deep breath. Fuck. He's going to use his cunning action to bonus action disengage.
Sure.
He's gonna move 30. He's gonna move 30 feet back by this rock, or he's gonna move 25 feet back by this rock.
Sure.
And then he's going to pull out his bow and shoot the one nearest to Vincent. He would know it's Vincent. He just watched him transform.
That's going to be disadvantage. So if this hits, there will be no sneak attack, unfortunately.
Oh, that's all good. Disadvantage is the best type.
Oh, but despite you being terrified of this creature, you see your friend in danger and your short bow hits. Nice shot, Dark. Roll damage.
For 9 piercing.
Okay, so your arrow goes straight and true and hits this creature, but it doesn't do as much damage as you expected it to. And you do some damage to it. You do 4 points of damage to it. And it turns around and says, "Yeah, good try." Anything else, Ducky?
He's just gonna shout to Vincent. Vincent, I'm drawing them my way. If you got some good plan, do it now. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Not quite. Can you make me another wisdom saving throw, please? Oh dear. Yep, you're still frightened of this creature here. Caspian, Shadow Demon reaches into your mind and pulls out and just gives you an absolute splitting headache. What do you do?
Well, I return the favor, and I'm gonna reach into his mind and cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Tasha's Mind
And
Whip.
I will
Okay.
twin it on this one and on this one.
Okay. What do they... Is
So,
it intelligence? Always forget.
intelligence indeed.
Okay, so an intelligence from Shadow Demon and intelligence from a Quasit. Okay, the Shadow Demon passes. So is take half?
Yeah, half damage.
So you take 7 points of damage as your Tasha's Mind Whip goes off. And
5.
And so 11 points on this one, right? That's thunder damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Psychic damage.
It says thunder and mind whip, but I guess psychic damage makes more sense to me anyway. I'm not sure why that is, but I think it's psychic regardless. Okay, cool. So, also, was I looking at the right one? Yeah, it's weird. It says, yeah, okay, psychic. Anyway, so you let out this.
I had to. I had to enter the spell manually, so I must have
Oh, okay, sure.
changed that from a different spell.
So the white one comes out. The psychic energy erupts from this, and this thing is taunting Dark. It's like, "Da, da, 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 you can't get me," and it explodes in a pile of gore and goes to the ground. Daku, that was the source of your fear, so you are no longer feared.
Yeah, I feel better now.
Get your turn, Gaspian.
Yep, that's my turn.
There's this shadow demon just hovering over top you, and it's its turn now. And okay, so it's gonna hold its turn, is what it's going to do. And you see it point a smoky tendril hand at the Quasit down, pointing at my screen as if you could see where I'm pointing. Points to the quasit down by this one down here by Vincent. And it goes... And then this quasit is fine. And it comes over here and gets up in Caspian's face, kind of crawling all over you, trying to distract you. Vincent, you can have an attack of opportunity if you like.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Here goes.
Ooh, that just hits Vincent. Roll damage.
Whoo!
Don't forget your crimson, right? Oh, 11 is enough. So, the quasit doesn't manage to get over by the shadow demon, which is good, because that means it can't attack at advantage against you, Caspian, which means this special thing, if it attacks at advantage, it does an automatic double damage, regardless if it's a crit or not. So, his plan didn't work, but he's still going to come at you with the claws, once again reaching for your eyes. And Caspian, your armor class is what? 17.
17.
Just misses. It rolls a 16. So you see it going through your eyes, and you kind of duck out the way, and it retreats and goes, "Blah!" Ready to have another go at you. Both my quasits are dead, aren't they? Yep, so once again, you've seen this before. These ones are slowly dissolving into ichor once again. Vincent, you're up.
Okay. So I think I don't have more the frightening condition,
Oh, yeah,
right?
that's correct. Let me take that off.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna reach here to help Caspian.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna swing at this thing. So first attack, and
That's
then
it.
bonus action. So 14, and then my bonus action 23,
Yep, they hit.
and then 2 crimson right. One
What damage is your crimson right doing? Lightning?
is lightning.
Okay, so you cut into this creature once, lets out a little yelp in pain. You hack into it again, doing 21 points of damage. And then you see your lightning shoot. And as the lightning courses around the body, goes and sucks up at the lightning, and you notice some of his wounds start closing up.
Oh, really?
And it likes lightning.
No. Oh no.
So net effect, you did do some damage. Oh, actually, and you feel your scimitar is not doing as much damage as you hoped it would either.
Okay.
You put some
Yeah,
of those-
Vincent goes Scheiße. In German and then in Xenia. And okay.
And the creature is hurt,
Okay.
but also healed as well. Kimmick!
Okay.
That's your turn, Vincent. Kimmick.
Yes.
Right. I'm going to try my magic missile, second level spell.
Cool.
So I'm going to throw 4 darts at the creature in front of me.
Do 4d4 plus 4.
44 plus 4. Let's see. Don't know if there is a quicker way for me to do this, but there you go.
So let me add up. So it's 18 points of damage. Just record that. Okay, so I'll put them back just for a sec. So the quick way, there is a quicker way. This is how I would do it. If you type in chat inside of Roll20, if you typed like something like that, it would roll those dice with you, obviously without the quote marks.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I showed you this yet, but check out this cool magic missile effect. As it hits it. For 18 points of damage. It doesn't like that at all. It kind of screams that you're getting ready to attack again. Is that your turn, Kimmick?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Daku. Nice shot. Took out that quasit that was bugging Vincent. What do you do?
First thing Daku is going to do is run 30 feet forward. He's going to bonus action. With cunning action, he's going to bonus action dash again.
Okay.
And as he's running, he's going to sheath his bow and instead pull out 2 daggers.
Okay, cool.
Gonna get 30 feet here. First things first, if I were to try and taunt this creature, would that be like just me talking, or would that count as an action?
Oh, I'll say no. It's just a free action. If you want to scream bloody murder at the demon as you approach, feel free to scream bloody murder.
Alright. Daku is just going to... He's going to dash to there. He's going to shout at the demon that is currently enclosing on Kemek. Oi, ugly! Did your mom give you that face, or are you just that daft? As he throws one of his daggers to make a range attack.
Okay. I sure do that, but can you also make me an intimidation check, but at disadvantage?
Okay.
And it's a disadvantage because you're taunting it in a language it doesn't understand. Right. Hey, and throw your daggers. And this one will be sneak attack damage if it hits.
Does that mean I roll at advantage?
No, just a straight roll. But if it hits, you get
gotcha.
sneak attack damage. Because Kemek is standing right next to it. I think that hits. Yes, that hits.
That hits?
So roll damage plus sneak attack.
15.
15. So the dagger comes and stabs it right in the back, and it kind of curls its back. And then it kind of smiles a little bit. Get a little bit of damage to it. Once again, your non-magical weapons aren't doing as much damage as you wanted to.
Unfortunately. That is going to be the end of my turn.
Okay, cool. Caspian. Vincent comes charging over in support and kind of heals the creature, kind of damages the creature. What do you do?
These fuckers need to leave. I am going to twin cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
So they need to make a Wisdom saving throw. DC 14.
Okay, on both the Shadow Demons. Okay, Wisdom saving throws. Okay, and another Wisdom saving throw. Okay, one of them passes, one of them succeeds. I'm going to say 1 to 3. It's the one closest to you, Caspian. Okay, so this one here succeeds, this one fails. What happens on a fail?
They move as far away as possible and take full damage.
Okay, so this one up here. Oh, this one's failed, so this one takes... What type of damage? Psychic damage?
Psychic, yeah.
It's weird, let me just check something. Yeah, it's weird. They do psychic damage themselves, but they themselves are not immune to psychic damage, which is kind of weird. So 13 points of damage. And then it flies straight up into the air for 30 feet. Just whoosh, getting a faraway cannon, choosing the vertical route. And does this one take half damage?
Yeah, that's correct.
So 6 points of damage. Once again, these psychic things just out of Caspian. This one flies up into the air. I think we said this before. Kemek would have an attack of opportunity, right?
I believe so.
Okay, so Kemek, you want to swipe at this demon as it flies away from you?
Yes. How Could it be like a claw or something?
Yeah, any melee attack.
Okay. Try this one.
You try and get a bit. Try and grab it. It just slips out of your claws, though. Okay.
I really feel like using Chrono Shift though, because I'm very angry.
Sure. Sure.
I'm gonna do Chrono Shift, go back in time, and try the claws again. Whoop.
That time it does hit.
Yay!
As it comes at you, little turtle claws crack across its back. You do a little bit of damage, but once again you feel you need almost magical claws to hit this thing. You did do some damage. Okay, so this is actually Caspian's turn. Is that the end of your turn, Caspian?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, the Shadow Demon looks at you, Caspian, not liking the spells you're casting, and actually quite enjoying Vincent's company as he heals him up a little bit. But it comes at you once again with his claws. Oh my goodness. I always roll 2 dice because it helps with my advantage, and that turned out to be a double 1, even though I didn't have advantage or disadvantage.
Wow.
So just once again, it tries to incorporeal shift, gets its tail stuck in the ground, goes, tries to pull it out and doesn't. That's a natural 1. The Shadow Demon plummets back to the ground, boosh, landing by Kimmick, brings out its claws, rakes it across her back, and you recoil back from this damage, Kimmick. That's a 17, which I believe matches your armor class, and you take 15 psychic damage.
Yes. Yeah.
Does
15.
the same.
Alright, wow.
As his shadows and tendrils almost goes into your eyes and your nose and your ears and goes pulls out. And yeah, that hurt. 15 points of damage. Okay, that's going to be its turn. And Vincent.
Okay, wow. Yeah, Vincent, very angry. He's going to get his double blade scimitar. Gonna just stick them in the ground. I'm gonna do horror in the face of the shadow, and
Yep.
he's going to show his claws, and you can see the claws just growing, and he's going to use his claws. And now, so yeah, so that's the first attack, the claw, and the second.
So your second is effectively offhanded, is that right? Or do you get 2 attacks?
Yeah, it's a trait.
Okay, cool.
Hybrid transformation. I can.
That's
it's
fine. That's fine. Okay, so you come out at the thing and attack with 2 claws. The first one does connect as you start slashing at this
Okay.
creature. So the first one hits, second one misses.
Okay, so that's 9 damage.
9 points of damage. They're not magical claws, are they?
No.
Okay, so that's just half damage. If it's not obvious, they're resistant to pretty much all magical attacks. But yeah, you do bring out your claws and rip through it.
At least I didn't heal them, right?
As your 2 blades are glowing with lightning on the ground. Okay, assuming that's your turn, Kimmick.
Yes.
Turn to the creature. I've gone to hell and back. You should be scared of me. And I roll again the magic missile.
Oh, okay, nice. Oh, and look, you got it prepared nicely. So yes, the magic missile go around, thump into the chest of this creature, and it's starting to lose its shape and its form. You see its mouth is kind of smoky, and it comes into this demonic face and is covered with smoke and returns the look again. It looks as if it's struggling to hold on to its form. And assuming that's your turn, Kimmick, will switch over to Daku.
Alrighty. Daku is going to stay right where he is. And for the first time since meeting anybody, the words of his master play in his mind. And he's going to say to himself, concentrate. Ignore the world around you. Focus on the one who needs to die. And he's going to bonus action steady aim. And he's going to throw his dagger at the demon again.
Yep, at advantage. And cool, sneak attack damage if you hit. For numerous reasons. 16. You throw your dagger, sinks into the back of this demon. Falling a little low on your rolls there, Daku, but does sink into this back. I play a rogue as well in the one campaign I do play in, and last time I did a sneak attack damage, I did maximum damage. I got maximum sneak attack damage and maximum dagger damage, or whatever. But the dagger sinks into it.
And he's just going to, instead of saying something this time in common, he's just going to go,
What's that?
he just blows his tongue.
Awesome. Universally understood. Okay, and necessarily you can't move, of course. Caspian.
Caspian will how hurt do these shadow demons look?
The one next to Kimmick looks as if it's in trouble as its smoky form shifts. Now this one looks like it's still got a bit of life in it. So the one next to Kimmick looks much more damaged.
Well, we're gonna twin them anyway. Twinned Tasha's Mind Whip.
Okay. So wisdom saves?
Yep. No, intelligence.
Oh,
Sorry.
intelligence. Boom, boom. Oh, well, one of them succeeds, one of them fails again. So 1 to 3, the next one next to you fails. Now this one here fails. It takes 13 points of damage. And it's going to use its reaction to fly 30 feet up in the air. A Caspian and Vincent. Yep.
No, this one's the Mind Whip. So this one means that it can't take a reaction, and it can only take an action, bonus action, or use its movement on its turn.
Okay. And this one takes 6 points of damage, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, this one is looking thoroughly wrecked up here. Action, bonus action. Okay, cool. And you step away?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's not going to use its reaction then. Well done.
Nope.
Nice move. Okay, but your mind whip comes out, explodes out, demons get wrecked. Now the shadow demon stands next to Vincent. Intelligence. No, it doesn't like you, Caspian. You're wrecking it. This guy's healing it, so it moves through you, Vincent. It's a little odd as the smoke passes through you. No actual damage. It comes up to Caspian, who keeps on casting these nasty spells at it. Rakes out with its claws. I just cursed myself.
It can't.
You can't what? Sorry, can't
It must
move.
choose whether it gets a move, action, or bonus action.
Sure, I thought it could.
So it can move, but then it can't attack.
Okay, well, it'll attack Vincent then. Remember how I was citing about how much damage I did as my rogue? I just cursed myself because on a 2d6 plus 3 I rolled 2 1s. You only take 5 points of psychic damage, Vincent. So
5.
5, yeah.
Psychic.
Yep. On a 2d6 plus 3, that's a terrible roll. Teach me for showing off. The shadow demon comes at you once again, Kimmick, looking to put its smoky claws into your mind. And it rolls a 15, so dodge out the way, no effect. Vincent.
Okay, Vincent is getting really mad with this guy. He's going to just move to the other side here. And yeah, he's just going to use his claws. He's very angry. No, where is it? Okay, first and bonus. Ooh.
Ooh. First of all, you get a cheer. Your claws come out.
So that's 8,
Okay, and the crit.
and that's 15. Ooh.
Nice. 8
Nice.
gets reduced to 4, of course. Your first one hits, and then 15 reduced to 7 as your
7.
claws comes out. But yes,
Yeah, and how is he looking?
not on death's door.
Okay, so then I'm gonna use a charge of my hunter's coat,
Okay.
and he's gonna take 1d10 necrotic damage.
Okay, roll 1d10.
5.
Necrotic damage. Okay, turns out it's a fan of necrotic energy too, not as much as lightning.
Oh, no way.
It's not gonna heal,
Oh,
but it
okay.
is gonna take only 2 points of damage. It's
Oh, this
resistance
is-
to necrotic.
This thing is anti-Vincent. Everything I do is healing.
It didn't heal. Sorry, it just did half damage.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
half damage, yeah. Okay, so yeah, claws come out right across this thing, going nuts on it using your special red hunter's cloak. That was Vincent. And now Kimmick. Creature is looking very on death's door.
The demon didn't answer me, but I still ask, are you sure you want to keep fighting me? But I still do a third time the magic missiles in full strength.
Okay. Now, we usually allow this to happen, but your first magic missile actually kills the demon.
Boom.
So if you like, you could send your next 3 to the other demon.
Yes.
So we'll say
Yes.
4 plus 1 plus 2 is 7. Is 5, 7 plus 3 is 10 points of damage. So the rest of your magic missiles fly and thump into the demon for, what did I say, 7 plus 3, 10 points of damage. And now it's looking very wrecked. As this demon falls to the ground, once again starting the gory process of turning into gore. Then Kimmick. Daku.
First thing Daku's gonna do, he's gonna approach the demon from behind and retrieve his daggers.
Uh-huh.
And he's gonna look over at Kamek and he's gonna go, you know, for a magic user, you're pretty deadly up close, aren't you? And he's gonna hand her a potion of healing.
Okay.
His potion of healing, excuse me.
You're gonna give me a potion of healing?
Yeah, it's not like I need it right now. You just took this demon head on. That's right impressive, that is.
Well, thank you, but I guess Vincent or Caspian might need it more.
Oh yeah, bollocks, they're still fighting. He's going to
Yeah.
run.
Maybe let's see how it goes, and then we see who deserves it more.
He's immediately gonna run to the other side, pulling out his bow.
Okay.
And he's going to shoot.
Okay, sneak attack damage if you hit, thanks to Vincent. Back on your bow, and yes, it's an absolute hit.
Ignore the time. Oh wait, no, you said sneak.
Yeah, because he's next to that, so that's 16, but reduced to 8. Okay, the shadow demon takes the arrow right to the back and recoils back, and pulls it out, throws it to the ground, and is angry. Okay, Caspian.
Crying out loud. One more dissonant whispers.
Sure.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. It's on 2 hit points, so even without the save, he's gonna fail. So for the last time, this shadow demon explodes into a pile of gore, which then starts to descend into Icar.
Phew.
Man, those were not kind to us. But at least
Is
I
this
done
what-
that.
Is this what we should expect for the rest of the road? Or even worse?
Probably.
But we should find a way for each and one of us to be able to hit them hard. There must be a weakness.
Well, like they said, magical weapons.
Yeah.
Then again,
Bog trops up. Oh, sorry. We're lagging a bit behind there. I was taking a leak. My apologize. It said, sorry, yes, one of my puppets needed to take a leak as well. Sorry, Relic, guys.
You good, mate? You sound like you got something in your throat.
Yeah, my voice is a bit different. Sorry about that.
That's all right, mate.
better late than never. Maybe, you could heal me up for a little bit. I took quite a hit over there.
Does anyone need some healing? I'm okay, thanks to that nice meal.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Luckily, the 3 jewels protected me from one of those hits. Yeah. Let's quickly see what happened here.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
any
guess
of the survivors got away.
that's a good point. I'm gonna cast my magic hand again.
Uh-huh.
And try and look for hints in the body that is in front of me.
To determine how it died, or?
If the person has got something in the pockets, or some weapons, just anything. So basically the hand would be picking up and kind of displaying in front of me anything that it finds.
Well, say you search through the pockets of these Aurora Watch members, and you do find 36 gold pieces. And you know that's...
Ooh, I'm not poor anymore.
Well, and that's a good point. And you remember the people back at the Emerald stop, that mercenary work is good and it pays well. Obviously comes with a bit of risk, and apparently too much risk for these people. But apart from that, there is some splint mail armor. They've all got long swords, short swords, and a heavy crossbow.
All right.
Anything
I tell the
magical?
team.
Nothing magical. There's gold and those mundane items. Feel free to help yourself.
Do you want any of these gold pieces, or shall I keep them for now?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a little bit of gold. I'm looking for some sturdy armor.
Cool.
I'm
about
okay for
you?
now. Just
Okay.
if you could pay for the next round at a tavern, I'm good.
Can do. Yeah, I guess I'm not offering Edward, or else he's gonna keep everything. What about 15 pieces of gold, Daku, and then the rest, if you need it, just ask. I'll see.
That should be fine. I don't want to take too much if somebody else wants any.
Couldn't hear anyone else saying they want.
This thing's still transformed, and he's more worried about if there are any more dangers than anything else. So he's just going to a little, I don't know, a bark, and you can keep it.
Okay. Wow. All right. Okay, 15 to you. I'll take the rest, and then we make it even later, if need be. So it was 36, right?
Yeah.
36. Okay.
Just
I'll
one
put
thing
21.
I forgot to mention as well. Your old mate Dedrick, Daku, at the Emerald Grotto stop there, he parted ways and he's heading back to Asarius. And he just disappears without you even saying. He sneaks away. That's what Dedrick's doing.
Mhm.
So I didn't forget about him, but I forgot to tell you what he did. Okay. As you were.
Do we know how these people died?
Oh, sorry. Whoever was inspecting their body can make me a medicine check. Kimmik, you go down and look at the body. You notice it's just been chomped. It's been bite. And you swear you see a little bit of green vomit drooling down from this person's mouth. And you look at the creature rotting on the ground and you compare the claw marks and the bite pattern, and it becomes pretty obvious that this thing killed them. And some type of poison was involved as well.
I have a look if there are any tracks of survivors leading away from this place.
Make a survival check.
Definitely my specialty.
I mean, there was a lot of scuffling around as these people obviously fought this demon. But there are a set of footprints. With a 17, you know, it's at least 2 heading to the east, so towards Bazozan. Could be more, but you assume at least 2 have headed west after this battle. Headed east, sorry.
Okay. And are they traveling in a way that seems like they were fleeing, or are they just like they killed the monster and then they left?
With a 17, it looks like they ran.
Okay.
And you look around at these soldiers, they're no jokes. And they're all heavily armored with their splint. They're proficient enough to... You see one of them on the ground with a long sword in one hand and a short sword in the other hand, which is no mean task. So these are like, you know, very powerful
Badass.
warriors. And you look around and you see a body of 6 of them, all apparently killed by this one creature.
Okay.
Well, do you know about you guys? Maybe we should continue.
Yeah, I don't think we have much to do anymore here.
Okay. So you take a moment, catch your breath, and begin the road to Bazozan once more.
A short rest included, or
Well, I'm going to say it's...
not long enough.
I'm going to say this happened towards the end of the day. So you travel for a little bit longer and night falls. And Vincent, can you just roll me a d20?
Okay. Just a second.
Okay, so what I'll say is...
A mighty nine.
You another 9, yes. So you march for another hour, leaving this series of this gore behind you, and you find a place to set up camp. You set up camp. A successful long rest is had by all. Is there anything you wish to do or talk
Thanks.
about during the night? Then feel free. But I'll tell you that your long rest goes.
Nice.
I do have one thing I'd like to address. So, we've come across various corpses with various foes coming out of them. What exactly is our game plan when we reach Brexon? Bazozan.
I mean, like the main reason is to find out more about the amulet. I mean, they can ask us to help with the demons, but our main mission is to know more about the amulet. So, I guess after discovering more about the amulet, I think we just follow the next lead. I mean, I don't know if we are powerful enough to really help closing the gate of, or make a big difference there. So I guess we stick to our main reason to like find out more about this, and then
Yeah,
just
because we were told that we would only have clues in Bazozan. And apart from that reason, I really need to find more clues in order to understand more of what's going on with my mom, because there could be a connection. It is the closest I've found until now. I have to know. And if my mom is affected by this, other people might be affected by it too, and we still don't know.
Daku's
Really
just
want
gonna
to know.
lightly pat Kemek on the shoulder. I think I speak for all of us here when we say we will do everything we can to find something to help your mum. But I was thinking more along the lines of, can we all just agree to not fuck around with any more of these dead corpses?
Yeah, I just, whenever there's a chance that one of them might be alive, I need to be certain.
Yeah, but demons only showed up when we actually touched the bodies, right?
True, and
We-
next time we should just be more careful, and I understand, and we can even go invisibly, and
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I feel you, Daku. I think, yeah, I'll try and be more careful with magic hand or no magic hand. I'll try and pay more attention.
Kemek, please don't think I was talking down on you and your actions. Far from it. If anything, you took on, as a magic user, you took on a demon single-handedly. And that's a very impressive feat. And I'm probably going to keep hopping on it because I've never really seen a demon before in my life, but I'm really impressed. And I wasn't really trying to bash your actions. I'm just trying to keep us all alive and in one piece before we reach Bassazon.
Yeah, I kind of got lost because I'm usually more careful as well. But thank you for saying that. But yeah, I think it's a group effort, isn't it? We're all in this together, really heading towards somewhere. We have no idea how dangerous it is. We've heard the stories, but
Well,
I think it's a good idea to be more careful.
well, if I might say so, you, what's the right way to say this? You're the, he kind of scratches the back of his head. You're the smartest of the group, so whatever it is we decide to do, I trust your judgment.
The smartest?
But yeah, you got all your spell books and your magic and stuff, and you just seem really intelligent altogether. That's what I mean.
Not smart enough, it seems, in order to understand how to completely go back in time.
is the goggles. The goggles make her seem more smarter.
It's the nerd gog, 100%.
Yeah, must be the goggles indeed. But yeah,
No,
thanks, Daku.
but I jest. You are really smart, Kamek.
This was the result of long years of studying, and I still haven't cracked it, you know? Still haven't cracked it.
Yeah, I'm also really impressed like of this like time things you do. Like sometimes things that the time is going back for you, like or sometimes for us also. It's really strange and also amazing. I don't know how to describe it. It's really different.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it comes with its drawbacks. So it hasn't happened for a while, actually, but you will understand what I mean, Dave, because it does happen every once in a while. Like if you what is the word? But if you really taunt time like this or too often, it will come back at you. For me, it's if I can help people, I do it. But sometimes you change one thing and it can have worse effects, if you see what I mean. So that's how that old saying says, with great power comes great responsibility. That's what they say.
Yeah. I heard also that before, but I don't know where I heard
I
it. Yeah.
cannot remember from where as well.
Yeah.
So you do know it as well.
Yeah, I think like yeah.
It is astounding. Time is fleeting after all. And some might say madness takes control of the land. Damn, no one got that. Okay. Well,
Question
so,
though. This is to Vincent. Like, how? When did this start? This transformation? Like, how does it work?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, this is also something new to me. If you guys remember back in Jigawa, I was like in a really bad state. Yeah, because I barely survived and I encountered with my brother and I don't know if I already talked to you about that, but I'm a part of this blood hunter order, and actually my mentor, he found me barely surviving in the bank of the Avalon River, and he took me to Jigao, where another friend of his did this. I mean, it's common in my order, but I never saw that. It was a ritual, and he understood that the only way to me to not actually die was to go through this ritual. So they pretty much they 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 gave me the curse of the lycanthropy. So it was supposed me to turn into a werewolf, but for some reason, maybe because of my tiefling heritage, I become this thing. This I mean, it's still
Do you
it's still some kind
enjoy?
of it's still some kind of lycanthropy, but it's for me it's different. Yeah, I mean, with my blood magic, I'm kind of in control, but I'm afraid that for some I don't know. Sometimes I'm afraid that I can maybe hurt you guys without knowing. So
Don't worry. Then this also is to you, Daku, Caspian, Edward, Bog. If you ever regret something, I'll do my best to revert it. You can count on me.
yeah. Yeah, so also I think it's a good opportunity also to talk about it. Like, if you guys see me doing something strange, like attacking any of you, please, I don't know, just make me be unconscious or try to hold me somehow, but don't let me hurt you guys. I don't want to hurt you guys.
Kamek puts her hand on your arm, and she said, just trust your power as well. You will not hurt us. If for any reason it happens, don't worry, you can count on me. But trust yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Kamek. Yeah, like I said, this is new to me also, and I was really afraid of, and I didn't know what you guys were gonna think when you saw it. But I think you guys still. I mean, you guys are still. I mean, I'm still part of the group, so I think you guys accept
We're all
it.
weirdos.
Yeah, you guys kind of accept it, and yeah, thank you for that. Yeah.
No worries, and thank you as well, everyone, for accepting me. Like, thank you as well. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm sure you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, if I start acting crazy, please just run away from me, and yeah.
Don't worry, we'll be fine. We'll manage with you.
Okay.
I don't
Just
think
make
you'll just go crazy
guys.
like that.
Kamek, can I talk to you for
Yeah.
a sec?
Yeah, sure.
It can be here. I don't quite mind if anyone else hears, but it's about your magic per se.
Yeah.
So, where I'm from, my former mentor, now deceased, he also had a way with magic, but it was a bit different from yours. He wouldn't tell me exactly what it was, but I was wondering if you might know something about it.
Okay. Can you please describe it?
It wasn't so much as a magic spell per se, but it was more like a body enhancement. He was a full elf, and sometimes when we got caught by some of the guards, he would utter some elvish words, and then a small blue aura would come around him, and he would be faster and stronger and more deadly than before. But he could only do it like certain times a day. I don't know if that rings any bells or anything, but I've been thinking a lot on my past lately, just trying to make sense of it all.
Kamek has read a lot of books, so maybe there's a chance she does know a bit about this. So, but I don't know exactly what to say. Can I have some help maybe in here? Should I roll something to see how much of it I know?
Yeah, a history check, I think.
Okay. She's usually quite knowledgeable in this.
Just to clarify, exactly what are you looking to history check? About the
The description of the magic that Daku just said of his master. Do I know what kind of magic this is?
Out of
Like
game,
a blue.
Daku's master was a blade slinging wizard.
Okay, so a warrior type of wizard. I'm gonna say no. I mean, you haven't actually really traveled that far and wide, right? You spent your time with your family, and you've struck out relatively recently, so.
Yeah. Okay. Daku, I'm sorry. At the moment, I'm not. It's not ringing a bell. However, next time I pick up a book, I'll pay attention to that, and I'll give you any information that I find.
Thanks, Kamek. I appreciate your help.
Yeah, no worries. I'm sorry I cannot help more. Well, nothing at all, but I'll try.
Hey, don't talk so low on yourself. You still know a lot more than a bunch of other people. You know a lot more than me.
confidence thing, isn't it? Yeah, some people have really brought my confidence down. And she kind of see that she doesn't really want to talk much about it, but she's kind of lost in her memories for a bit, but then she smiles. Shall
Well-
we? Yeah.
I'll just leave you with this. I don't quite know what you're going through, but if it's some about other people, then fuck what they say. At the end of the day, you're you. And the choices you make for yourself, no one knows better. And if you don't have the confidence to make it, fake it. But yeah, on that note, I'll let you get some rest.
Thanks, Daku. You're a good guy.
I think I might have you guys start calling me by my real name. You know, when we're all alone.
What was
Now,
the name again, sir?
Dargolin.
Dago?
Dargolin.
Dargoin. Sorry, Dargoin. From now on, that's the name you're gonna hear.
Only when we're alone as a group, hopefully. He just kind of fixes his jacket. I still have an image to make.
Your secret is safe with me.
Night, Cam.
Cool. Night.
Okay. You all settle down for the night. As I said, you set up your usual watches. They're not as relaxing as the road along the Emerald Loop itself. And just being once again among these barbed fields with this weird dust smoke. And it's almost, you feel, in the same way that Caspian felt goodness and hope and beautiful things inside of Caspian. All you really feel is, it's weird, but it's death, despair, sorrow, sadness. Something is seriously wrong with this land. But you do get through your rest. You wake up in the next morning, long rested, and you begin to make your way further along the path to Azozan. At about lunchtime the next day, you notice there's a bunch of riders heading in your direction. They're all riding horses. There's one guy leading out front, and eight, so a total of 9 horses and their riders approach you. And they're moving at a steady speed, not quite a gallop, but they're definitely moving faster than you, and they're heading towards you. What would you like to do?
Well, let's be careful and hide this time.
I do cast Gift of Alacrity to Daku. Just in case.
Do we recognize like the armor if it is the Aurora Watch or
Make a
something like
perception
that?
check at disadvantage, as it's quite a way away from.
In the meantime, I will cast invisibility on Caspian and Kamek.
It's Caspian and Kamek. Boof, boof. I'm going to say with a 12, Vincent, I'll say you know that they're not Aurora Watch.
Daku is going to try and hide.
Okay, so Daku was the invisible one, right?
Wait,
No.
No, it was Caspian and
Okay.
Kamek.
Okay, so just make a straight stealth roll then, Daku.
alright.
Find a rock and dive behind it for a 20. Okay, Vincent, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stand in a ready position. I'm gonna do my Crimson Right on my blades and like stay in a combat position. If these guys want to do anything funny, I'm already prepared. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take 1d4 damage And yeah, my blades are cracking with lightning.
And you're just standing in the middle of the road?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And as
I'm not. I go out of the road, even though I'm invisible.
you hide as well?
Yeah, I hide as well, even though I'm invisible.
Yeah, cool. So that would be a stealth roll at advantage. And Caspian, same idea?
Same idea, but I will try to get ahead of Vincent, so the riders will sort of pass me to get to Vincent,
Sure.
who's out in front.
Okay, so make me a stealth roll as well. Okay, basic.
We already lost our temporary reach points, right? From the stew.
I always get confused on the rule whether you lose it after a long rest or not. I'll say for the now, no. You've still got your temporary hit points, so it's a particularly good meal.
Nice. Okay.
Og and Edward hide along the roadside. Caspian, you position yourself so you're kind of behind this massive troop of horses as it comes towards you. Kimmik, you're hiding behind a rock. Daku, hiding behind some rocks too. And, okay, Vincent, as you stand in the center of the road, the lead member of this troop has got a very serious looking horse. Like the rest of them are kind of common riding horses, but this one you can tell is just a magnificent beast. You can tell it's kind of semi-armored. It's got some cuts along its flanks. You know, it's like we used in wars. While the rest of them are just kind of transports. But as you thunder, as the horses thunder towards you, you just stand there with your weapon crackling with lightning, and these things are, and they come up before you, and they kind of the lead rider stops and goes, yeah! And then these horses just the entire 8 horses just start running around you in circles, and then the guy who's obviously the leader of this troop raises his hand and says, just raises his hand, and all these horses stop, thoroughly surrounding for you. And they don't appear to have noticed any of you. So Daku, Kimmik, and Caspian, you feel no one's acknowledged your presence. He says, what you doing here, friend? Got some interesting looking weapons there. What's going on?
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just heading to Bazazan.
Why are you heading to Bazazan, friend?
Why?
Yeah, why? It's a simple question.
Yeah. I mean, it's a job. I have a job there.
Yeah, keep talking. What sort of job? You're a mercenary?
Yeah, kind of.
Look, none of this kind of bullshit. Tell me what you're up to there.
I just need to meet a person there. Just it.
Yeah, which person would that be? Honestly, it's like pulling teeth talking to you. Speak plainly.
Are you from Bazazan? Who are you guys?
Well, we are associated with Bazazan. Put it that way. We help with a war effort. Anyway, I'm the one asking the questions here. Who are you meeting there and why?
Okay. We are looking. Looking for Varin Tellus. Yeah, that's the name.
Varin Tellus, the drow. Is that Daku?
Daku, at this point, would he know that Kemek is next to him?
Kimmik, you can tell him that he's next to you. Do you make your presence felt since you are invisible?
Yes. I kind of whispered before to you, Daku. Yeah, I was there.
He's just gonna whisper to you, "I'm gonna try to save him. If shit goes south, don't jump in. It's better to keep some of you alive."
Oh, but
And with that, Daku is going to stand up from behind the rock. And before I say anything, I would like to post one of my abilities
Sure.
in the chat. Master of Intrigue. I can unerringly mimic the speech patterns and accent of a creature that you hear for 1 minute.
Okay. So these guys are speaking in a
That
particular
I hear for
accent,
1 minute, I'm sorry.
and you can speak in that accent as well. So if you're in France, you'd have a perfect French accent. If you're in New Zealand, you'd have a perfect New Zealand accent like I do. So I don't have a perfect New Zealand accent anymore. When I go back to New Zealand, they claim I have a North American twang. I don't hear myself, but my voice has changed. So I have a really weird accent. I've spent a lot of time in countries other than New Zealand. So good luck mimicking my accent. So anyway, Daku, you pop up from behind the rock, breaking stealth, I assume?
Yes, he's going to clear his throat.
Oh, we have another person here. Come.
Vincent, I told you to wait for me, you wagering dog. You know how insecure I get when I take a piss.
Oh,
The moment Caspian will start moving up. Closer.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, those guys just appeared here from nowhere, and they look quite threatening. I don't know.
Locals again. I swear, everywhere we go, I don't know why I hire you.
All right,
Yes,
all right.
yes.
Slow down. Who the bloody hell are you, and why are you hiring this idiot?
I am Sir Frankton of Jagao. My associate Vincent here is taking me to Dazozen to talk to somebody very important.
All right, all right.
I do hope that he did not give you any trouble. I know he can be a bit of a blunderhead from time to time.
Oh, you're not speaking half wrong. Make a deception check at advantage, Daku. And you have to see Varen. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct. I believe that was his name.
What are you seeing him for?
A lot of reasons. Having trouble with my wife, trouble with my currency. And just the other day, one of my servants, I caught them conspiring to overthrow me and my family from Jagao. It is a terribly embarrassing mess, and I am looking to... he is an old friend of mine. I am looking for some advice as to how to go forward.
All right, I understand.
By the way, do you get any idea?
I
And I
understand.
slapped Vincent on the back of the head.
All right. I understand. I tell you what. Since you got some influence in Jigga, we'll waive the usual 25 gold piece per person road tax, and we'll just make it a flat 25 gold pieces. You show us 25 gold pieces, which you understand will go towards Bazozan, buying supplies, healing potions, that sort of stuff. Simple road tax, so 25 gold pieces and you can be on your way.
Yes, the negotiator. Currency is the language that makes this world go round, no? Yes.
Yes,
20 gold pieces for you, my friend.
Inside check on this bitch.
Sure. But Daku, you hand over 25 gold pieces?
Yes, I do.
I believe every word.
Oh, he's a crook.
All right. Well, I wish you luck. Say hi to Varen from me. And Darren, best of luck to you. And with that, he goes, Sha! And these people and their horses leave for 25 gold pieces to the lighter Daku.
I
What happened
wait
there?
for 30 seconds for them to keep going, and then I just... That was fucking close.
What was that? Was that guy here?
Those were just some bandits. And I understand you prefer not to be violent, but I would really like to take them out.
It's been quite a minute since I got to use the art of deception. Just figured I'd make sure I'm not a little rusty. Besides,
No,
so
maybe
quick
yeah,
things.
maybe this was for the better because they outnumber us like for quite a bit. So
Yeah, that was really, really well played.
yeah,
For a moment, I was about to cast an illusion of one of those demons, so they would go away. But you guys handled it much better than my idea was. So
I mean Daku did it. I was,
Yeah,
yeah,
if that went wrong, that definitely would have been the next best thing. Good thing. But I do believe we should get a move on. I don't quite want to be here when they return and see me with more people.
How long does the invisibility last? Kind of feels weird.
Hour.
Yeah, you can just. Do you want me to drop it?
No, it's just for me to prepare mentally.
Alright. That hour we will be invisible. Don't raise
yeah.
any business though.
If you want to walk without your shell, that's the time, Kamek.
Yeah. All right.
So you continue on the way. The DM is going to take a picture of the screen, and he's got to entitle it Encounter Resolved Without Violence. It is possible in Dungeons and Dragons. Alright.
Wow. Never saw that. First time.
It happens more than obviously most of it's combat. But you guys aren't murder hobos, it's true. So you press on to Bazazan. You get through another day's worth of travel, another long rest ensues, and another incidentless evening goes past. Is there anything you want to touch base on? Feel free to, otherwise we'll progress to the next day.
Nothing to really touch on, but while they're walking, Daku is going to tell them that the voice of inspiration for that little scene back there was actually a tavern owner back in the Blade Garden.
Tavern, from where?
Yeah, he was a wild card, that man, but God, he could tell a story and have you crying of laughter.
I was just impressed with your accent, like how you did that. It was really nice.
Yeah,
You were just like mimicking those guys. For a minute, I thought you were one of them.
Well, you can't go around trying to claim the underworld if you don't got the ability to adapt and sneak in.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Thank you.
I also would ask Kamek to just borrow me the goggles for some time. I'm just going to look at it, try to study it a little bit, and with my tinkering tools, just like trying to understand how it works, etc.
Just give me a second to say goodbye to them because they're really cool.
No.
Or-
No. You're going to keep them. I'm just going to look and study it a little bit, and then I'm gonna return it to you. You don't need to.
All right, I take out the goggles. Feeling
No,
a
you
bit
don't.
sad, but
Yeah, okay.
no, I take out the goggles. I give them to you, and I ask, "Are you ready? It's
Yeah,
gonna be quite
no.
the experience, huh?"
No, I'm not going to wear them. I just want to to tinker a little bit just to understand how it
Alright.
works. Maybe I can produce another one. Let's see.
It's your loss if you don't want to try them.
Tinkering
Yeah.
tools check, we'll say, with intelligence. In other words, an intelligence roll plus your proficiency.
Intelligence roll plus my proficiency. Okay. +2 for my proficiency. So,
The 15.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can obviously tell they're magical. There's something about the lenses that enhance the light in darkened situations. It proves a fascinating task for you, Vincent, but you have to do a lot more studying and a lot more experimenting. recreate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Get a basic
Would you
understanding.
like
of
to
it.
retry that? Do you
So-
think we should retry that, or should we? Are we happy with this choice?
No. You can keep it. That was good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep studying then every night, and then yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
I'm getting really good with these jiggering things, and yeah, next time, let's see. So thank you. I returned the but before I put it a little bit, and I say how I look, and I just look like put my hands in my hips and just look at the.
You look
air.
awesome.
Really? It's not like just I don't look like a all.
What are you saying that I look like an owl when I'm goblin?
No. I mean asking if I look because I think my face is thinner, and I don't know. No, you look fine. You look
I
fine.
think you look cool on anyone. I think it would cool. Either way.
Okay. And
I would like to have them back for myself.
I returned the blue.
And she immediately puts them on again.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you get your long rest in, you gather up your gear, and you approach to Bazazan, and you see this, actually, show you some art for what Bazazan looks like. Well, there's a few bits out. This is what it kind of looks like as you approach probably next session. The gate outside of Bazazan as you approach, and that's Aurora Watch guards there if it wasn't obvious. This is what Bazazan itself looks like from the outside. Did that come up?
Oh wow.
Yeah, so obviously it's pretty spooky. And that art in the background, you will later learn that is the Betrayer's Rise.
Oh, that's the temple. Okay.
It's the temple, yeah. And you see, you enter through that front gate there. Assuming you enter, I suggest you do, and you'll approach the Betrayer's Rise. Will be at the back of the city as you enter it. But in the meantime, you carry on along the road. You earlier on in the day, you hear screaming, yelling, shrieks of pain, and this horrible sound. You don't quite see what it is yet with the fog and the dust, but there's something up ahead, maybe 100 feet up ahead. What do you guys do?
Is people running our direction?
They doesn't appear to be running at all. They're not running. There's some type of combat going on up ahead.
I would like to look and see if I can find what they're screaming at.
Okay, you dash a little bit forward, Daku, and make and I'm assuming so you dash forward sort of a little bit ahead of the group, and what you see is this. You see this creature that was decomposing before. It's exactly the same creature looking like this, and you see 4 Aurora Watch members. You see a drow attack this creature, and the creature grabs a drow in both hands and basically snaps her in half and throws the corpse down and lets out a huge getting ready to attack. There's already another looks like a half orc down on the ground. These guys are trying desperately to hold it back.
Those 2 on the ground, are they dead?
Well, this one's in 2 halves, so very obviously dead. This one, you're not sure, but it's on the ground and is bleeding.
Yeah, I want to see if we can save the one that looks like he's bleeding.
Yeah, I'm immediately activating my Grison Ray.
Well, let's pause right here, because we're almost out of time, and this is going to take a lot more time, and quite frankly, you're going to need Edward's help, at least to help. This Bog is away for 2 weeks, so he won't be joining us either. Just remove Bog from this map, but you're going to need all the help you can get. As you see, 2 very seasoned warriors. One's in 2 bits, one's already dead, and this creature's attacking. So we'll pick it up there next week. And just as a spoiler alert, after this encounter, you'll get to Bazoza. Well.
Nice.
Okay, thanks for another fun session, guys. It's always cool playing with you guys. You guys roleplay very well, which always adds